Hi everyone, I want to show you something called Cameo in PowerPoint. It's where you can have live video from, say, your webcam right here within the PowerPoint. And this is useful if you're sharing your screen on something like Teams or Zoom, and rather than having a little thumbnail over on the side, you can put yourself right here into the PowerPoint, and you can make yourself disappear on some slides as well, so you don't always have to be there. And this can be quite engaging. I guess you could do this if you're presenting in a big auditorium as well. It might help people see you, and you can change the size of it as well. So you've got a lot more flexibility, and there's a lot more styling you can do compared to what you're doing, say, just Teams or Zoom. So let's take a look. What you've got to do is you've got to embed it in here. You've got to insert it, rather. And I'm on my first slide. I'm going into Insert. And over here on the right hand side, it's got Cameo, and it's just popping it down here into the bottom right hand corner. Now, if you don't see the video there, you can see this little video camera icon. You click on it and it switches it off. And if I click on it over here, it switches it back on. And you can see it's done it very nicely, putting it into a circle here. I've got the camera format tab. It's automatically gone to that. So you can actually do other things as well, and you can just cycle through to see which one. So this one's got feathered edging, you got a simple frame, you got a feathered one here, and so on, all sorts of shapes. In fact, you could just go here and choose whatever shape you want. I'm not sure what that's going to look like, maybe not such a good idea, but literally you could do anything you like, and these can be different on every different page. I'm going to use the style here. I'm just going to click down here just to see if there's any more. I'm going to go with this simple frame circle because you can actually have different camera borders. So I can switch on the camera border there. I can choose a color for it. I can also choose the weight, how heavy I want it. So it could be a thicker border. Doesn't look so good when you're using the feathered edges here. And you can also do dots, dashes, whatever you like. I think the solid is going to look good here. Sorry, let me go back to here. We clicked on the wrong one. Camera effects, you can add in shadows. You can see shadows and things coming up if I choose camera effects. Let's see what happens if I choose a reflection. You can see it. Let me just move this up and you can kind of see the reflection there. So as I said, you could move it anywhere around on the screen here. You could make it bigger, which might be really good when you're first introducing it. But you got all sorts of things. You got glow, you can put a glow here and all sorts, and really do what you want with it. Over here you've got the camera preview that again switches it on and off, and you can choose which other camera you have. So it can pick up my iPhone here. I could have another third-party camera plugged in using a capture card, which could be quite useful, say in an auditorium and you want to show something live there as well. So that could be like a document camera, which could be really useful. So as I said, here it is. You've got this. Now, this is only on whatever page you're on, whatever slide. So if you want it to be on other slides, you can either insert it in again, we'll do that, or you could just copy it. I can right-click and copy, go to another slide, and I can just paste it in. That's obviously not a good place, so I can move it here. So let's do that. So it'll come up there. I could probably copy that one and then put that into the other slides. And there we go. So as it goes through each slide, it can do that. Let me start my presentation. And there you go, there I am. Then I would move to the next slide. And you could move it around, so you have that opportunity. Now I can do transitions as well, so going from this slide here, I might want to move it. There's a great transition called Morph. I've got another video on how to use Morph there. So if I go to the next slide, go to my transitions, I'm going to choose Morph, and you'll see that's what it would do. And why not? Let's do it for this one as well. Whoops, let me just move this over here. And you could also change the size, and again I'm going to choose Morph. I kind of like this one. So let's just start the slideshow. There I am on the first slide, and as you can see, it's nice because it's taking up a certain amount of size on the screen here. Let's go to the next one. There we go, that's slide number 2 and slide number 3. And the next one is just going to jump back because I didn't choose a transition for it. So there we are, there are your options for doing that. So there you are, I've used a combination of using the Cameo and also Morph in there. You can use other transitions as well, but I particularly like that one. It just nicely moves things around on the screen. So there you go. That's just one of the many PowerPoint tutorials I've got on my YouTube channel. If you do like this, please do like, share and subscribe and come back for more.